Okay, I have no idea what happened, but let's start this again. So, welcome to We Keep You Listening podcast. Today is Thursday, April the 11th, and with us today is Karen, and I am owner Vaughn, and we're going to get started with the topic of today is what is your biggest disappointment in life so far? Okay. You want to start it off?
I gotta go first? Alright. I didn't prepare for this. But like my knee-jerk reaction, my very first thought, I didn't become anything.
Okay.
That's what my disappointment is. Me. That's the disappointment. I didn't become anything.
So when you're saying you didn't become anything, I mean, because really, what have I become other than a paralegal, and I'm not really paralegaling anywhere. You know, I mean, you're a mom. You're a single mom now, so.
I didn't.
I mean, because really,
I don't even know if I mean in like terms of job.
Okay, you mean anything?
Yeah, I didn't become anything. I just kind of. It's like Groundhog Day. I go through the same day over and over. I wake up. I get ready.
Pretty much what we
I
all
go to
do,
work.
really.
I come home. I go to my other work. I come home. I go to bed, and I do it all over again tomorrow. And I'll throw in a kid's activity, or I'll throw in whatever they have going on, or whatever. You know what I mean? But I didn't. I just feel like it's not that I didn't really become anything. I guess the better way to say it is I just don't feel like I don't feel a purpose.
Okay, but if you look at it, a lot of married couples who have kids, like, you know, when you get to the end of where they're grown up and they're ready to move on, or they're ready to start their own life, and you're trying to figure out where you fit in with your spouse or person that you're with, now this is where you're going to be.
But I'm not a married couple.
No, but what I'm saying is you're a single mom, so now, but you're coming to the end where most, you know, your son's getting ready to graduate, and then your daughter's getting ready to graduate next year, and then, you know, he's already making his way. You know, your oldest one has already started his thing, you know, without saying names, so I'm trying to get better at this. But anyway, you know, where's that going to leave Mama?
Stuck.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's no different than kind of sort of like me, because, you know, there I was with Christy, and then she's passed away, you know, and then there for a while, for those couple months, I was alone. You know, that's a big start over when you have nobody. You know what I mean? And you're trying to figure out what to do.
I think the other problem for me is I don't have autonomy. I don't have autonomy over my life. I'm stuck because even though my kids will be out doing their own thing, like I wish. So when I guess I say I didn't become anything, I guess I wish I would have figured something. If we're looking at jobs, I guess I wish I would have figured out a job, occupation, career, whatever you want to call it, that would have given me more freedom to do what I wanted. I wish I could have figured out something that I could have made money without being stuck in a 9-to-5 every day, because now I feel like I still don't have a choice. I have to wake up and come into an office every day. Like if I just want to pick up and go to the beach next weekend because all of a sudden it's supposed to be a nice weekend and I didn't know it, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to go and not have to be like, but I can't because I have to work. Right. Like I don't want to do that. I want to be able to work from anywhere, and I want to be able to make good money and not, I don't want to be rich. It's not my goal. People are like, no, I want to be rich. I don't want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable. Yeah. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, and still be able to pay my bills and still have the freedom to do it and not be locked into an office or a job, or like, I want to be able to work from where I want to work and make the money I need to make and still be able to maintain life. Yeah. So for me, the biggest disappointment is me because I never figured it out. I just haven't figured it out. Maybe I haven't had the discipline. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Me. That's the disappointment. Me.
I mean, I don't think I have any, like, I don't think I have any regrets. The only regret that I do have is starting so late in the game.
Starting what? So
Well, like right now, I mean, I got with my partner that I'm with now, and we'll just say shy because I don't really care. But and now I can, I've waited half my life to be able to be somebody. I couldn't be that person when I was married.
Right.
Not to Christy, but
Mm-hmm.
my first marriage. I couldn't be because they weren't happy with me being somebody. So then I had to step down and be just, So it was like I've always known my goals. My goals were, and I got that from my dad, and not from him sitting there and saying anything to me. It was just looking at him as a person and what he did for himself, and that's what I wanted to do. So even though I quit school, I went back and got my diploma, then I went to college after I left him, and I've always known what I wanted. I've always wanted big things. I've always wanted to make something of myself, but you always have somebody who is always standing in your way, and it's and even if they're not standing in your way, it's just either their tone or they're not goal oriented, so they're settled in the way they are, so you can't do anything with it because you're trying to work with people, or you're trying to do it yourself and you can't. You know what I mean? It's not that you can't, it's just and it's not that they're a hindrance, but technically they are a hindrance. They're standing in the way of something, and it's with me. It's always